Siberian tiger is the biggest cat that roams the earth. It is 10 3/4 feet in length and can weigh up to 660 pounds. This large cat is a gem of nature and is an animal that many people will never see outside of the zoo. Its existence is barely noticeable since many people never get to see it, but their survival is crucial. It is on the endangered list due to poachers hunting this innocent animal. Through studying articles all over the internet, I have found information about these species of animal. Siberian tiger is the biggest cat, but that cannot protect it from the danger that humans present to it. Even the biggest animals are no match compared to the dangers that humans present. Human interaction is causing these animals to drop in population, which could lead to them going extinct. The Siberian tiger's physical traits are different from any other tiger. The tiger is one of the biggest animals that lives in the wild, so their traits are different from any other breed. According to the Animal Fact Guide, Siberian tigers are distinguishable by their striped fur, similar to how people's fingertips or fingerprints, because no two have the same. Their thick fur and mane are what allows them to live in cold climates where other similar species cannot, but this also makes them highly valuable to poachers.
Keep speaking, I'm listening.
Okay. People do not care if they go extinct, they just want their fur because it is worth a lot. They are constantly on the hunt, or their living habits. They are constantly on the hunt for their food since they need a lot of energy. They mainly inhabit eastern Russia, but there are some in North Korea and China. They are one of the few animals living because of the extreme conditions that Russia has to offer. They need a lot of room to roam due to the amount of food that they need. When forests are cut down, this makes the tiger's ability to find food smaller. They give birth to litters that consist of 2 to 6 cubs. The females must carry their cubs for months before they are able to give birth. According to Buzzle.com, their cubs are born blind, so they need to stay with their parents for up to 8 weeks, which can leave them vulnerable in the nature. The cubs can start hunting as soon as they turn 1 year old, which is important because hunting is their only source of food, so they need to learn how to live on their own. They are on the endangered list. National Geographic says there used to be 9 different species of tiger, but 3 of them have already gone extinct. This is due to overhunting and forest destruction. These animals are hunted for trophy, which makes it hard for their population to stay strong. Forests are also being destroyed, which is destroying their ability to live. Siberian tigers are extremely territorial, so they need lots of space to live, and when their forests are cut down, they do not have the necessary space to roam. Deforestation and poaching are the biggest causes of these tigers becoming endangered. Poachers see these tigers as a species that is good for their fur because of their thick mane and their ability to stay out in the cold. They are unlike other tigers because of their fur must keep them warm through the cold stages of Russia. Poachers can get up to $50,000 for just one tiger. This poaching causes the population to decrease numerously. Poaching now comes at a high cost though, however, just one thing that humans are doing to try to prevent it. A person who poaches one of these tigers can receive a huge money fine and up to 15 years in prison. This is just one thing that people have done to prevent the species from going extinct. According to Telegraph UK in 1995, there were 330 to 371 tigers in the wild. In 2015, after a survey of 60,000 square miles of tigers habitat, the number had risen to 540 in the wild, including 100 cubs, so their population is on the growth. Deforestation makes these tigers' lives much harder. They need a lot of area to roam and hunt just because of their massive size. When people take down the forest, they also deplete the environment that these cats hunt in. Why you should care. Animals all over the world are suffering because humans keep harming the environment they live in. Literally, this plastic bottle can take up to 450
Just a
years
reminder,
to
at the beginning of 8th
deteriorate.
hour, all students need to stay in their 8th hour classroom so Mr. Strand can make some announcements.
Which ruins the environment that these tigers live in. We as humans must stop endangering these animals like the Siberian tiger because someday we may no longer have them. They do not seem like a big deal, but that is because they still live on this earth. But without action being taken, we may just lose a species and many other species. species like the spearmint tiger.